Behavioral Health Services North used to be called the Home for the Friendless. It was incorporated in 1874 and was an orphanage for many, many years, serving the county area. As the years went on, and focus and the mission of the agency changed and adopted more of a mental health focus, serving, treating, and supporting mentally ill adults and children and their families. I think that the biggest struggle that we and our recipients face are the stigma that persists despite all of the positive changes that have taken place over the last couple of decades. I think the perception is that people with mental illness have flawed character, that there's something that they have some control over, and possibly as a result of some problem with their upbringing. All of that is false. Mental illness is a disorder of the brain, much like diabetes is a disorder of the pancreas. Through treatment, medication, and support, these individuals are able to resume and continue many different areas of their life. Resources Unlimited has been around since late fall '94, and we have found nothing but positive feedback.
These people generally want to work. Individuals, like ourselves, work means something that's very important. So number one, you have a person that wants to work. Number two is, as a program, we do offer supports. We ask the employers, if there are some problems, to let us know. We'll work with the employer and with the person to make it a good work experience all the way around. We're working with a lot of employers in the area now.
The experience was really great. We have one of their employees, and then she do some work for us up here in the morning, and she do a terrific job. The restaurant business is very, very intense and very difficult business, especially when you have to deal with the public, day in, day out, 7 days a week. And the job is very intense too, because there's a lot of training goes to it. There's a lot of things that the person needs to memorize. Resource Unlimited, we just tell the job coach what we need him to do, and they help us do that for us.
We're a fulfillment company, but we're even more than that, because we do cater to the needs of the customer, and we'll design something for them. If it's assembling toys, if it's washing seats, bagging soaps, making up baskets, whatever the customer wants according to their specs, we will do. To me, if you go out on our lines right now, you wouldn't be able to pick out the people that have the mental illnesses. You can't pick them out because they're just like you and I. These people, you have the support. I've got Vicki and Trish that I can call up if there is something that I don't know, or just to tell them how good they're doing. They're there if I need them to come to help maybe with a certain task, maybe that this person isn't getting, to help that person achieve that task. Where if I hire somebody else, I don't have no one to depend on to come and help me with.
I'm originally from Buffalo, New York. Was born and raised there, went to school there, and got married and went over to Turkey. Came back from Turkey. We got stationed here because the husband's in the military. I have 3 sons. I went for a second degree, bachelor's degree. The base closed, the husband left. I've been trying to raise the boys by myself, and it got to a point where I was getting frustrated with the job possibilities. I thought, well, maybe if I went back to school and got my master's degree, maybe that would solve things. But I'd remembered how much trouble I'd had in previous school situations and the last 2 college degrees I'd gone for, and how it always takes me longer. My instructor told me my final semester that although I was going for my teaching degree, that he didn't think that I was going to be a good teacher in the classroom. And I think that was probably the beginning of my questioning where I was going. It was discovered that I'm attention deficit disorder, which makes a whole lot of sense as I look back on my life now, and has helped me understand myself as well as others and how we all react together. It was mentioned to me that a program would be starting that they had just gotten funding for, and that it might be something that I'd be very good at. I applied for the position and interviewed for it and was very pleased to receive the position and started working here at the cafe. I'm a job coach, peer counselor for the cafe and for the staff here. I'm also in charge of the takeout delivery. When I'm not doing that, I'm right back there, cutting up the vegetables, bussing down the tables, resetting them, doing dishes, whatever and whatever. I really enjoy what I do, and it's helped bring my self-esteem back up. So I'm really thankful for Resources Unlimited and the Supported Employment Program, which allowed me to come back into an employed area and to help others as well. It's a great feeling, and I think anybody who works with the individuals from this program will soon discover that what we may have thought was mental illness in the past, or what characterized people with mental illness as incapable or less than acceptable, is totally off the wall. It's just not the way it is. There are so many support services now, and there are so many programs, and this is one of the best I've ever been involved in, that helps us to reach our potential.
I guess some of the common things once they are successful is that their self-confidence is very high. They carry themselves differently, seem to interact with people more, seem more personal, have better social skills.
It may be surprising up to a PhD level. So we're working with people that, most certainly there are some people that are doing cleaning positions or dishwashing. We also have people that work at the hospital. We have people that work at some of the larger organizations in the area. One of the things about the program is we're pretty flexible. We can be on the scene, so to speak, or we can be behind the scene. Some people choose that we stay behind, and we offer support from a distance.
We try to bring the best qualified individual for the job, and so far they really sent us good quality employees, very focused on their job, and they're doing a great job for us.
The number one thing that employers want is someone that can do the job and do it without any complications. And we have a viable pool of employable individuals and have been successful in placing them with employers.
Take the chance, bring them in. Every person that you interview, you're taking a chance on, really. These people, you have the support. If you take the time with them, build their confidence, you've got an employee that is very dedicated and will be with you for a long time.